This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling Podcast. Hey guys, Betsy and I have a little request for you.
Oh, we sure do.
For all you spookheads.
Yeah, we would love if you guys could send us some of your own paranormal experiences and stuff, whether through a voice audio file or just straight up an email. We're going to read it. We're going to talk about it. We can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, you can send a voice memo from your phone. Almost any smartphone can do that. You can email us. Just a typical email at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. Please do that. And also another request for you guys. We would love it if you could rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. That really helps us get the word out.
Yeah.
Helps us reach other people.
Yeah.
And tell a friend if you know anyone who's into the paranormal.
Yeah. Or even just kind of into listening to people chat.
Yeah. If you just like people chatting, you can just shoot them over a link to this. We would love it if you shared it so you can help us grow and get the word out.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Hi, Betsy.
Marcy.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm feeling spooky.
Ooh, me too.
That's as close as I get to aroused.
It's feeling spooky.
Ooh, I'm feeling spooky.
Ooh, I'm feeling spooky
I don't know about you ladies, but I want to get scared to death.
Ooh, a man's been following me in my car, and I'm getting scared.
You know, it's really funny. I was recently a little stressed, feeling a little stressed.
Yeah.
And so I started watching Silence of the Lambs to chill out.
To calm you down.
I just need it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful film.
It's a beautiful film. That's very funny. I listen I listen to a lot of scary things, read a lot of scary things, watch a lot of scary things.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm listening to every other paranormal and ghost podcast that is on the market.
Yeah, it's so fun. Mm-hmm. And it kind of, there are moments where it's like, oh, I gotta chill out and just like watch The Simpsons or something.
Oh, that you need a switch off from it? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I could go on forever.
Can you? Oh. You are ripping your hair out as we speak right now.
Yeah, but
maybe you should take a little break, watch some Golden Girls.
I don't need this hair. Anyway, so I thought as a little treat for our listeners, we would read some emails that we've gotten that we haven't gotten a chance to on the show yet.
I love that. Because we've gotten quite a few emails.
So many good, spooky stories.
That's so exciting. I'm in.
You're in?
Yeah.
Great. So my first one comes from, it just says, it's entitled Ghost Stories.
Ooh, good. Classic.
All right. Here's a ghostly experience that happened to me once, or happened to a friend once, Helen, a friend of my mom's.
Oh.
So in brief, during high school, Helen dated a guy that rode a motorcycle.
Yeah, bad boy. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. I'm getting scared.
He wanted to get married, but she felt they were too young.
Oh,
She said something along the lines of, come back when I'm 18. He agreed. Sometime after that, but before she turned 18, he was killed in a motorcycle accident.
Oh, no.
Later, on the evening of her 18th birthday, she came into her family's garage. I think his promise was somehow forefront in her mind. Their cat ran up to greet her. It got about halfway and then froze in its tracks.
Oh.
Its fur stood on end.
Uh-oh.
It stared at her momentarily and then turned and ran. She'd always understood that animals were more sensitive to ghost spirits than people and felt the cat saw the ghost of her recently deceased boyfriend, who returned to fulfill his promise.
Oh, that's spooky.
Oh, wow.
That's good.
So this is another one from
great.
from the same. So that was a friend of his mother's. This is our friend of the show, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Two that happened to me. Several years ago, I stayed in an old house built in 1903 on Russia Hill. Sorry, I'm going to start over.
Okay, great.
Two that happened to me. Several years ago, I stayed in an old house built in 1903 on Russian Hill in San Francisco.
Ugh.
It was used in the third season of MTV's The Real World.
Oh, hell yeah, dude, with Puck.
Is that what?
I think that was Puck.
Oh, he was so
And
gross.
Pedro?
Pedro.
Oh,
Pedro.
That was when that show was good.
Yeah, remember
now
when
it's just a scary
Puck stuck his
situation.
finger in the peanut butter?
Yeah.
Rude.
Come on, Puck.
Anyway, I worked nights back home in Chicago and so couldn't sleep until at least 5 a.m. San Francisco time. I'd come in early from partying around 2, and being that it was the middle of winter, it was negative 36 the day I left Chicago. I enjoyed sitting at the open window and breathing the scents from the garden below. In the middle of the night, I got up to use the bathroom and turned the bedroom light on. Moments later, I returned to my room, turned the lights off, and went back to the window. Half an hour later, the light turned back on, seemingly of its own volition. I got up and checked the switch. It was in the off position.
What?
Technically, it was impossible for the light to be on. I moved it to the on position, then back to off, and it went off. The next morning, the house owner told me that he often got the sense that the place was haunted. On a lighter note, last year I worked on a show that taped at Warner. One night I was walking alone on our deserted stage. Not sure if you've ever been on one alone at night, but they're pretty spooky.
They're spooky.
Especially when almost completely dark. I put my iPod earbuds in earlier, but hadn't listened to it in perhaps an hour and forgotten I was wearing them. When I was walking through the darkest, spookiest part of the stage, I put my hand in my pocket to retrieve my golf cart key. I accidentally hit the iPod play button, and it started in the middle of my pause podcast, right at the point in which the lone speaker said, "Hey, man." It scared the life out of me, and I must have jumped 10 feet. It still gives me chills when I think about it. Thank you so much, Rob.
Oh, Rob, those are great. That's
let's
spooky.
Talk about the boyfriend's last goodbye.
Oh, man. That should be like a episode of Tales from the Crypt or Tales from the Dark Side or something, you know?
Yeah, that someone coming like with the cat like fur on end.
Yes, yeah. That's a good one.
Oh, and then like the like your light switch turning on and off.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
Even though my immediate thing is like, oh, there's just a weird, it's a weird breaker thing, but
Yeah.
I'm more of one to be like, oh, it's the house. It's
Yeah.
got to be an old electric issue or whatever.
I used to babysit for a family that lived in West Hollywood in a house that was a duplex now, but I think it had been some kind of like nursing home facility before. Like, but the building was torn down, and like they built like a nice new place. And I always, because sometimes I would dog sit for them when they were out of town, and I would always kind of get like a feeling that something was going on. But you know, just sort of like this place is sort of creepy for like a beautiful new apartment.
Yes.
And one day I was babysitting, and they told me that the night before they had they're like, something's going on with the electrical system here.
Oh.
Like they in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m., all the lights and the jacuzzi jets in their bathroom and bathroom lights and all the lights and like everything went off at once.
Oh boy.
Like they just turned on. So like
they went on.
in the middle of dead
Ew.
sleep, all of a sudden you hear like "Rrrr," and like every electronic
That's
is on.
Terrifying.
So they checked it and like turned the breaker, like checked the breaker to see if that's what it was, like a fuse. Maybe a fuse had blown and it just caused everything, but it wasn't. They had an electrician come the next day and it wasn't that.
Oh God, that's so scary.
Because you know, like the theory is that that's the first thing ghosts learn how to manipulate is
like
electronics.
stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, that's creepy.
That's creepy. You got
I
one
like that.
for
I
me?
do, Marcy. I got one as well. This one is titled Ghost Story. Okay, so here we go. So I had an experience with spirits when I was a kid that still has my mom thinking that I have a connection with the other side. In parentheses, I've abandoned my notions of mysticism, but it's still a good story. All right. When I was two, we lived in a house on Brayburn Street in Houston, Texas. I slept on a room adjacent to my parents, and every night at the same time, around 2 a.m., is that the witching hour?
That's it.
The old witching hour. I'd wake up and tell my parents that, quote unquote, the people were making noise and keeping me awake.
Fuck that
Ew,
kid.
I just got chills.
That kid's disgusting.
Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Keep going. This continues until we moved out of the house when I was 4. Years later, my mom got a call from the new homeowners. They had questions for her because they were having a weird problem. They had a 2-year-old who slept in the room adjacent to theirs. Every night around 2 a.m., he'd wake up and tell them that the people were being noisy and he couldn't sleep.
Oh
Holy
my God.
shit. That's from Jake. Jake ended the email with, "Hope this is what you were looking for." Jake,
it's
you
everything I
nailed
ever
it.
wanted. It's
That
everything
was-
I ever wanted.
Ew, that's so good. Oh my God.
The people. It makes me think it's like haunted mansion style. Like people are like just partying up.
Yeah, they're all like spinning around, fast dancing, and that
Oh,
old lady's
man.
blowing out candles on a cake. That's awesome.
We've said it before, but little kids.
They know.
Also, like there's like theories that they're closer to the other side, like because they've.
Do you think because they're just so innocent, or they just maybe came from that area?
If like
If that's what people
if the
believe?
soul exists before and after you die, then that they were in soul form and just kind of got into this body, so they're kind of adjusting to the real world. Real world.
Real world. Puck.
Puck.
We love you, Puck. That's a great story.
That was pretty creepy.
I wonder if it's still happening.
Every night.
Every night at 2 a.m., the people were making noise and I couldn't sleep. Ew. If I had a kid say anything like that to me, I'd be like, okay, I'm giving
You're
you
out.
up for adoption.
I'm kicking you out. I can't have you anymore.
I already am probably unfit to be a parent, but this is the nail in the coffin,
Is it because
dude.
every time you pick anything up, you shake it really hard?
Yeah.
That's why.
I think that's why I'm unfit, right? To be a parent is I just shake everything I grab.
All right, I got
Not funny.
Not funny.
Not funny.
I got another one for you. It's called Ghost Story with an exclamation point.
Oh, good. I
right.
love an exclamation point.
Hey, when I was in college, I interned at Vicksburg National Military Park over the summers as a park ranger. Cool.
Awesome.
It's a Civil War battlefield, so essentially it's a 16-square-mile cemetery.
Oh.
I had a few different duties, like giving tours and manning the info desk. There was one museum in the middle of the park that houses the original gunboats from the battle.
Whoa.
The USS Cairo, and a few times a week I was stationed to work there. It was one of my least favorite places to work because it was only manned by one employee and there was no cell reception. So as a 19-year-old, I was incredibly bored. The building was built into the side of a hill, so it was partially underground and had no windows.
Ugh.
I always felt a little uneasy while I was alone, but it was a great job, so I just dealt with it. There was one particular shift that I could never forget. The day I met Charlie.
Oh, no.
Oh, I can tell you he's
Okay.
going to be bad. The other employees named the ghost that supposedly haunts the museum. I'd never seen or heard anything, and I really didn't like thinking about it because I was usually there alone. So one day, I got to work to open the museum around 8 a.m., long before any visitors were there. There was a long list of stuff we had to do to open, and one of the things was to go down to the basement and do artifact counts and temperature readings.
Whoa.
Oh, that's weird. This was truly the creepiest basement you can imagine. It was just full of cannonballs and other crap that had been laying around the bottom of a river for 100 years.
Ew, that's a terrifying basement.
Yeah. It was all it had a very particular smell, dank and rusty. this particular day, I was down there finishing up the paperwork from in the far back corner. I got a strange feeling. It started to get really cold. Then I started to smell something that was really strange, and I realized it was the smell of pipe tobacco.
Ew.
It was only in the back corner, and nothing down there ever smelled that way. So I got a little freaked out and hurried back upstairs. When I got back to the Opium Museum, things got stranger. All the relics are behind a glass railing, and there is an alarm with a motion sensor in case visitors try to reach over. I was the only person in the building. There was only one entrance. When I sat down after everything was open, the alarm starts to go off. I checked that everything was in place and went to turn them off. This happened 2 more times. Every time I went to turn the alarm off and sat back down, they would go off again. It was still early and no visitors had even been in the building yet, so I was super freaked out. I ended up calling the other park ranger on the radio and made him come check on things so I wasn't alone. He could tell I was really freaked out, and that's when he told me that it was probably the ghost. Charlie, playing tricks.
Oh.
I think I called in sick the next time I was scheduled to work at that museum. Thanks for reading and hope your podcast goes well. Thank you, Roxy. That was from Roxy.
Roxy, that's amazing. I feel like the Rangers should have told Roxy, like, hey, man, there's some shit that happens.
Well, I guess that's the thing. It's like once you put it in someone's head that something might happen, then they're on the alert to look for it.
Which
And
isn't that fine?
But also, like, sometimes you start, like, making, like, if you're like, if you're like, oh, there's a murder in your room, then you're like, oh my God, is there?
Okay.
And even if there's not
like
one.
almost telephone style of making it worse.
Yeah,
like
it makes
Purple
you.
Monkey dishwasher.
What's a purple monkey
From
dishwasher?
The Simpsons.
Oh, you pimpsons. Yeah. Oh my God. I also like anything Civil War related.
Oh, it's bound to be haunted.
I'm
a
bound
lot
to
of
be haunted.
unsettled souls in that Civil War world.
Yeah.
You think there's one happy person who died during the Civil War? No.
Even the people who were freed and the president who won, they didn't end up great. I mean, there was still so much trauma.
A lot of unhappy.
And it's the only war that's been on American soil besides the revolution. So, like, it just makes sense that, like, there's so much destruction.
Oh, that's good, though. Oh,
Yeah.
Tobacco pipe tobacco. Ooh,
Smoke.
What a specific and like an old timey
Yeah, because it doesn't smell like a cigarette at all. It has, like, this richer smell to it.
Yeah, it's not a bad smell.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I wouldn't kick it out of bed for eating crackers.
Just the smell of tobacco smoke?
Yeah.
You'd let it have sex with you and then eat a cracker?
I'd be like, go up inside of me, stinky smoke.
Nasty.
Nasty.
Great.
Awesome. Those were great. Thank you so much for submitting. Keep submitting because we'll keep reading them. It's great. And if you have one, please email us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. Thank you, everyone.
All right. We are very excited to welcome our next guest. You've seen her on the Amazon series Goliath.
Yeah.
We love her from the UCB.
Woo.
Julie Brister.
Oh, yay. Yay. Hey, everybody. I'm here.
That's how she talks the entire podcast.
Yes.
I'm so excited to be on your podcast. I've been holding in pee for 12 years.
Oh, no.
That's what happens. Don't hold it, guys.
My organs are drenched.
Julie, thank you so much for being
Oh,
on.
thank you so much.
Thank you for having me here.
There we go. Nice and normal voice now.
Oh, yeah.
We always start by asking our guests, what, if anything, do you believe about the paranormal?
I would say that I believe more in, like, intuitive things.
Great.
You know, like, than I believe in ghosts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or things like that. And I will say that I can track my lack of belief in ghosts to a specific event.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
And if you're listening and you have kids around, you should hide your children.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Still a very good meme, guys.
Very
the
good
best,
meme.
The best. I went back and I rewatched that video last year.
I watch it every year at Christmas.
Right? As a
Brings
as
our
a
family
reminder.
together. Yes.
Children gather round.
So hide your kids, because I'm going to talk about S-A-N-T-A.
Oh, okay. Not sex, but
No. I'm going to talk about
Santa?
S-A-N-T-A. So
honestly,
hide them. Like I'm going to like, if you're like, oh my God, I can't get my kid. My hands are on fire. My kid is sitting there and they're going to hear this. Then this is going to be a sad day
say,
for you.
Alexa, turn off podcast.
And,
Yes, that's all you have to do.
Put your hands out. They can't be
run
on
to the
fire.
sink. Run to the sink.
Run to
the
the
water
sink.
will drown out the sound of my voice
Ruining
telling you about
innocence.
Santa.
Also, kick your kid down. Kick your kid down.
Yeah, kick your kid down a flight of stairs.
Oh no,
What were you saying?
just down.
Oh, just that. Yeah, okay.
Just get
Even
them
better.
down
Kick your
lower
kid
on the
down.
ground.
Yeah, and that way it'll distract them. Okay. Anyway, so
So when I was
Oh.
about like 10, like I was already pretty sure there was no Santa.
Yeah.
But I for some reason I wasn't so convinced. Like I still had questions. So
Okay.
there was still like a nugget of belief that I had in these things. And I for some reason I feel like this was around Easter.
Okay.
And I saw my mom buying like Easter grass.
Yep.
And Easter things. I was like, why are you doing that? Why isn't the Easter Bunny doing it? And my mother goes, you should know by now that there is no Easter Bunny. You should know that there is no Santa Claus.
Oh, no.
your mom was having a day.
She was, yes, this happened in the middle of Albertsons.
Oh, no. A bunch
And-
of other kids start sobbing.
Right. And then like I was quiet and then I was like, oh, that means that all of it is bullshit. And I told my mother, there is no God.
And was she like shit?
No, like I was like, I get it now. I said, God is like Santa is for grown-ups. That grown-ups still believe in
my
God. Like that was
God.
my way of thinking about it. It's like, this is the same thing. If there is no factual proof, then why do we hang on to these?
That's so smart because it is like God. We have to be good for God so that we get the present, which is heaven.
What did your
And
mom?
hell is coal. Oh my! You just blew my mind.
That's 10-year-old Julie Brister. How annoying!
What did your mom say to that?
Oh, she was angry. That has nothing to do. Like she got very flustered. She was
didn't
like,
like-
Santa has nothing to do with God. But we've talked about it since.
Yeah.
And I have not. I was very involved with church.
Yeah.
And I loved my church crowd.
Yes.
But I didn't love. I was never a big believer. Like I was like, these Bible stories sound insane.
Yeah.
And
I feel there are a lot of people with that where it's like they love the community.
right, the community
Which,
of church.
great,
I
that's
think
the
is
biggest
what
part.
I think that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think Santa would be real if you fuckers would believe in him.
All we need is to believe, and then he'll be a thing, just like an elf. He'll be able to fly.
That's how things manifest, right? So
Oh
if you
yeah,
believe.
a tola. What is
A
tulpa?
tulpa. But just in general, you believe in stuff, then it is.
Might as well
Sony
believe.
Pictures is going to buy your idea when you pitch it to them. You're going to become like a trillionaire.
For my,
Yes.
it's called Just Believe.
Just
I feel
believe.
that is at least a Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, she just downgraded me.
Sony.
No way.
Hallmark.
I'll
that
take this
production
to the
just
grave.
That went from a $20 million.
Hallmark movies are the best movies.
Oh, I love.
They are
me a
the
Hallmark
most
movie.
fun to watch,
They're
but
the
you know they're
best.
not paying the same as Sony.
I don't know.
No, but let's cast the Hallmark movie.
Yes. Okay,
Okay.
great. I want to get I always
Dean
forget his
Cain?
name. Dean
Dean
Cain is
Cain.
great. And then Zach Morris plays his brother.
Ryan Paul Gossler.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Or is it Mark Paul Gosselaar?
Mark. That's it.
The mother, the mom of the female lead is played by Barbara Mandrell.
Okay, yes, yeah.
Very good.
And who's our leading lady?
Who's our leading lady? Oh, man.
Gabrielle Union. No, she's doing
love
better
it.
stuff, right?
Well, she did this one just to get a house.
Right. She did.
She just needs a house.
They promised her a house.
That's how they pay.
We will give you
We'll
a
give
house.
you a house in Vancouver. It's a house. It's a good thing.
Right. It's a British Columbian bungalow. You know, it's all dark
People love
teak
those
wood.
BC bungalows.
Hell
BC
yeah.
bungalows are the best.
I'd watch this movie.
There, you have to reach it by a suspension bridge.
So I guess to like back up, then you don't believe in ghosts or any of that stuff. Then.
Well, I was also somebody who really, really believed in ghosts as a child.
Uh-huh.
And I had a
Yes.
very, I had some creepy areas in my house that like I would force myself to go like sit in the closet underneath the stairs in the basement
Oh, my God. That's scary.
to make myself braver.
Oh, that's so cute. That's like, I got to say, little Julie Brister was killing it.
Yeah,
No.
you were
Because that's
you were
such
too
a good,
smart.
like,
Oh, she
adult
was
thing to do is like do the thing you're scared of.
Oh yeah, yes. No,
Right?
and I've like I love you not it may be hard to believe because I'm a big lady who doesn't move as much as I should, but I love adrenaline. I like the feeling
Yes.
of being
Yeah.
adrenalized.
Yes.
I love it.
It's so much fun.
You would love being in a car accident. then.
Oh, I've been in many, and yes, every single time
and
it's
I love it.
I'm like that's not the best kind of adrenaline.
No,
But like the
it's when something drops suddenly, like
right when you that feeling of like being in trouble or being in danger
Yeah.
is so good.
Did you do naughty stuff when you were, or like,
all the time.
like did you sneak out?
I tried. My windows in my bedroom were painted shut.
Safe.
Safe. But my sister she eventually moved. We turned our basement into like Greg's room in Brady Bunch, and that became my sister's room.
Yes.
And so she knew how to leave.
Okay.
And how to sneak out. But it was harder for me as I got older. It was harder for me to be naughty like at home, it was
Yeah.
much harder.
Okay.
Like because my sister died, and after that happened, it was like, oh, I've got to be good. So if I did anything bad, it had to be a secret.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how, I mean, that's everyone should, if you're going to do something bad, don't tell anybody.
Keep it
No,
a
but
secret.
I was like
Keep it a
very
secret.
devious.
Oh,
Yeah.
like what?
Well, I
Is
would
the statute of limitations, has
no,
it run
but
out?
like I was mostly partying.
Okay.
like
Yeah.
mostly just like drinking and smoking that good old weed.
That good Texas
That
weed.
good old Texas weed. Which buying weed, like when I was 15, 16,
Yeah.
in like the part of town that I would go to buy, like that was an adrenaline
Yeah,
situation.
Of course. You never. And isn't that wild to think back about? Of like,
Yeah.
that was so dangerous.
Oh, I think about
Oh.
like all the time. What the fuck did I think
Yeah.
I was doing?
Yeah.
It was
There's a
so
lot of that of like
crazy.
just growing up and just the things we would do. I was like, that was so dumb. Like we would go play in mine shafts and stuff. And it's just
of
like,
course.
what are you thinking?
How did you
Of
play in a
course.
mine shaft?
In
Where I grew up,
Breckenridge.
there were tons of old mine shafts just by our houses and stuff. And you could go play by them.
That's
I played in a mine shaft or two at camp
Yeah.
in New Mexico in a silver mine.
in a silver mine.
Yes.
Yes.
No, what werewolf's gonna get you in there?
You are safe from werewolves.
I used to play by the river. I would play in the river
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot.
we would
which
do that,
Plenty
too.
of people drown in the river, so I guess that's pretty dangerous.
Which is also scary to
Which
be like,
river?
the Amit River.
The Amit?
Amit River. And it flowed into the Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
It was a tributary.
Uh-huh.
I got it. Scott.
I love a tributary. I love an inlet,
Right?
a delta.
I love the way that looks on a map.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So then you believe that most of what is going on is like people being able to read other people and trusting their gut then, or?
A little bit. Like, I loved scary movies and scary stories. I loved the movie. If you've never seen it, like my favorite ghost story movie when I was a kid was this movie called The Changeling.
That's Betsy's.
That's one of my favorites.
Holy shit. I saw that movie in the theater and it ruined me.
It ruined me.
I've never seen it, so I still have to.
Every time I see an empty wheelchair,
My sister. Yeah.
Freak out.
Oh, yes. It's so scary. And that wheelchair is like a wicker back. So it's like
It's the
really
old
the creepy
one.
old one. So my sister had this cart, and it wasn't like a shopping cart. I'm trying to remember what she used it for, but it was like this cart that she had like in her room, and she would come and she'd bring that cart outside my door, and she would go. When I was a kid, I would lose my mind.
Oh my God.
Lose my
I
mind.
gotta see The Changeling.
let's
Yeah,
watch
it's
it.
good.
I love it so much.
I got it on Netflix a couple of years ago, and I had it for like a year.
Yeah.
And then I finally sent it back.
Yeah.
And it's like it
so
held
good.
up. It was
I got
still
it
scary.
Still scary?
DVD. It's still. I watch it. I feel like once a year, and I think last year I watched it in the middle of the day, and I was terrified.
I gotta watch it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
You've convinced me.
Yeah, it's a good.
It's
that is
so
such
good.
a good ghost
George
story
C.
movie.
Scott, man, kills it.
Oh, so good.
It's such a good story.
Also, at that same time, do you remember that there was like this movie? It was based on a book. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Peter Straub was the writer. Ghost Story. Yeah.
I
that
just
also.
read that book.
Oh,
I
the
just
book
finished
is better
it.
than the movie.
Yeah.
But the movie has Fred Astaire in it.
Oh, that's good.
Is he dancing?
He doesn't dance a single time.
He's dancing
cares?
with a
I
vacuum.
know, right? But like, you can look at him and be like, "Oh my God, there's a connection to the 1930s."
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, the book is great.
Yeah, the
it was
book
really
so,
scary.
So
It was fun.
Scary.
Oof.
And like, I believe like when has everybody seen that creepy video of the school with the lockers shutting and like
It's like Ireland. Is it in Ireland or Scotland? It's like somewhere in the UK, and it's a high school there that has security footage up, and it is recording. And then you see like something move in the back, and then you see locker shaking and doors slamming and stuff.
yeah, and there's like a wet floor, one of those
And it
yellow wet floor things.
Yes.
Smacks it down.
Right? Like, do you think that's real, or do you think that's somebody having fun?
If it's a fake, it's really done well. But the people have said enough things that, like, maybe it's not real because it has sound and like those closed circuit cameras don't. But also, this is the this current year. It happened in April or March of 2017, and it is not in the United States. So maybe they are recording sound. I don't know. Like, maybe they would.
Oh yeah, like in the UK, cameras are everywhere.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
In the UK, and we were saying on another episode that in Russia, dash cams. Everyone has dash cams.
Everybody has a dash. You're right. Everybody
Yeah.
has a
I
dash
didn't
cam.
know that.
I think it makes sense because, like, if like you have a litigious society, it's just like, well,
Yeah.
let's just look at it. Then we
Yeah.
don't even need to go to trial. We'll just
Yeah,
look at it.
exactly.
Right, because there's an epidemic in Russia of people claiming to have been hit by a car.
Oh.
Like, that's, I think, one of the reasons why they do it. Like, of people saying, I got hit by a car, and they have all these videos of people, like the car
remember
stops,
watching
and then
some of those.
they throw their bodies against the hood.
We watched some of
They're
those.
hilarious.
They're so funny.
They're so funny.
I remember watching in Unsolved Mysteries. This is years ago, about like this truck driver who would cause accidents, but then blame it on the other people to like get the money. And I was horrified for my parents. Anytime we drove and saw a truck, I was like, they're going to probably like try to take your money. Be careful. Like, it scared me so
Paranoid
bad.
little Betsy.
I had anxiety early on. I'm going to say Unsolved Mysteries didn't help it.
So
you didn't think, Little Betsy did not think that trucks and truck drivers were the knights of the highway.
No.
Honestly, you're right. Have you ever watched The Killing Season?
No.
Oh, yeah, I watched that.
There are a lot of serial killers.
See, serial killers are what scare me the most.
Yes.
Serial killers nothing scares me more than the BTK killer.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And he's in jail for 685 years, but like nothing scares me like that. And also like his desired victim, it's all single women.
Yeah.
It's all single women living alone.
Yeah,
That was his gal.
Yeah. I agree. That's why I'm relieved at the idea that it could be a ghost in my house.
As long as it's not a dude breaking in and turning your lights on.
Yeah, I mean, the idea that a man is in your house and he's going to kill you
so scary.
or do worse, I'd much rather be like, oh, there's a ghost in here that might touch my hair. Fine. Touch my hair.
My
It's
hair.
beautiful. I have beautiful hair. Touch it.
Like, I do think, speaking of like in the UK, any place where that's like old.
Yeah.
That maybe this is an intuitive thing that there are more, that there's a finer line between this world and that world. Who knows? But the fact that you hear so many stories from about haunted plantations in the South, or like that is
I went to the Myrtles not long ago when I was home visiting, because hanging out with my family you need an activity.
Right.
You
need to go visit a plantation.
Well, I was just like, let's go. Like my cousin suggested it, and I was like, yes, let's go on a little road trip. We'll go have lunch and go to this plantation that's haunted or whatever. It's like one of America's most haunted one of their most haunted homes. And then they were telling us all the stories of like Chloe the ghost, and they're like, no one knows why the Myrtles is so haunted. I was like, because you have 500 slaves. They had 500 slaves here.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
man.
why, because it was horrible. 500 people were held against their will.
I hope you said that to the tour guide.
I pushed her down.
You kicked her down?
I'm like, I'm sorry. Is your old-timey dress making it hard to get up? You bitch.
You sucker.
You old bitch.
I feel in the olden days, people must have caught on fire often.
Constantly.
Right? Because there were so many
right.
candles around, and then they had to wear so many
layers.
big clothes.
Yeah. And that's
just cotton.
all cotton.
Yeah,
That is
it's
all
just-
cotton. My dad, when he was a kid, talk about the flammability of cotton. His family had picked their cotton for the season, and the only place that they could store it was in their house.
Oh, no.
And he caught it on fire, and their house burned down.
Daddy.
Daddy,
Diddy.
Daddy, what are you doing, Diddy?
No.
And that was the last time he did anything wrong.
Oh, my. I mean, that's a
Ever
pretty big...
in his life?
He probably thinks so.
Oh, that's cute.
To him, yes.
You got a story for us?
Oh, a story? I'm trying to think. Like, I remember at camp.
Yes.
I went to Camp Monakiwa in Las Vegas, New Mexico.
Oh, what?
I know, you thought I was going to say Nevada. I almost did, but then I said New Mexico. Las Vegas, New Mexico. And I remember as a group, we went on a hike to an old mine.
Yeah, I'm
And
telling you, they're everywhere,
They
Marcy.
are everywhere.
All right, I'm just from a very flat, low-lying area.
Yeah.
There's no mines in Louisiana.
And near this mine was an old cabin.
Yeah.
It was this was in the 1970s. That cabin, like, nobody had been in that cabin or like had lived in that cabin for like decades.
Yeah.
And on the walk there, and granted, now looking back, I'm like, okay, this could easily have come from our counselor.
Yeah.
She started like trying to scare us, like with like stories of children, like at that there used to be a house over there where children were eaten by a bear. and would try to just kind of work us up. So I was already
Like there was a bear house where bears, they lived there. They bought the property.
right. The bears lived in they lived in a tract home, like next to this old creepy.
That's
cabin.
why I don't want bears in my neighborhood.
One bear liked their soup cold. Another one liked it medium. The other one liked it too hot.
Wait, I've never heard this story. What happened?
Keep going.
Oh, then a wolf eats her.
And so we were all like a little hyped up and a little stirred up at that point. Anyway,
Yeah, your antennas were up.
yes. And then we get to the cabin. We get to this cabin that's near the mine, and the door. We go inside. The door is open, and there's a thing that I always used to do. Like, this is maybe slightly perverted. When I was a kid, like I would be the last one to leave the playground.
Okay.
Always. Like the teacher would be like, "Hey, everybody, come back." Line up and come back to class, and I would like still be sitting on a swing.
I was always the first.
Really?
Yeah.
I was always the last one because I think that again it's like an adrenaline thing.
Oh, yeah,
I
to
would
be
feel
bad.
Yes.
adrenalized. I would feel like, oh, I'm really doing something wrong here by not going in when I'm being told to go in.
I love that.
And then I'd watch them walking in, and I'm still trying to do a penny drop. And then I'd see my class coming in, and then the teacher would be like, "Julie!" And then, and then I would go run in. So I'm in the cabin, and everybody leaves, and I stayed in this cabin as everybody else
Yes.
left. And they didn't, I guess, notice that I was gone. And I'm here, and I just remember like the smell of this cabin and how like weird and musty it smelled when you're in a really really old place. Like that smell is like still there for me.
Yes.
And I look out the window and I see they're like going, like the cabin was in a clearing, and I see they're heading back into the trail in the woods. They don't know that I'm gone.
Oh my God.
And I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting, and all of a sudden, like a piece of wood falls down in the middle, like boom, just like tumbled. I didn't touch it, but something fell, and I ran out of there. I ran my ass off to run back to try to catch up with all the girls in my group.
Yeah.
It just scared the shit out of me. And I don't like it could easily be a coincidence.
Yeah.
We could have stirred something up.
Or it could have been a ghost being like, "Get your little ass back with them."
But yes, I am all worked up with the adrenaline.
Yeah, and
then I just it was like a convergence of adrenaline and fear and everything all together.
So my theories of why in those sort of moments I believe it leans towards that it is something is because the way that I believe that ghosts work and all that paranormal stuff is that they feed off your energy a little bit. Mm-hmm. So if you're already having that adrenaline and they're able to feed off that, they get it. And then they, in those moments, are a little more empowered to have the ability to do stuff. Uh-huh. So if they could knock something down, they would. That's why it's if you are, that's why even things that aren't necessarily demonic or malevolent, they will try to scare you because they're feeding off your energy, and your fear puts off a lot of energy. Just I bet even if you notice when you're around someone who's really stressed out or really scared or freaking out, think about what that feels like when you're near it.
Yeah, you kind of feel it.
You feel it. It makes you feel all that stuff. It makes you feel it hypes you up. So for ghosts or whatever, they're also feeding off that. So I think in those moments that it's ooh, yeah, let's do something with this.
That's interesting.
And that's what the theory about poltergeists are. That it's just little hormonal kids kind of projecting all their stuff out there, and it's making things happen. It's not a thing. It's just their energy.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah, I just learned that. I never had it. I never knew that.
It's a poltergeist isn't a ghost that likes to slam doors. It's a little horny kid
it's mischievous.
Humping pillows.
It's actually the kid in the house that's just extra energy that doesn't, it can't fit all inside their little bodies.
That's wild.
Is that your only story, or
Did you like tell everybody what happened? And
I
then...
did, and they didn't believe me.
they were just like, Julie Brister.
Yeah, that like I say, I think I was primed for it, but like just that being in that cabin alone and the smell of it, and it was cold and damp inside, and uncomfortable, and then like hearing voices get further and further away from me, like it definitely was the right thing to happen at the right time.
I like those, but because I feel I've had like those kind of as a kid too, of just like, ooh, here we go, you guys did it, and then like a bird makes a sound, and we're like, get out of here! Like, oh, I love it.
I was always the little kid that like anytime someone was like, it's in there and it's dark, I was like, I'll go. I'm so tough. I'm a tough little chubby kid. I'm gonna go.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oof.
I was scared of everything. The other thing that I would do, like our basement, prior to my sister moving down and making it her bedroom, our basement like was both my most favorite room in the house because that's where the television was.
Yes.
But I was always scared, and also I liked scary things like when I was really little and Dark Shadows was on TV after school.
Yes.
I would watch Dark Shadow. Like I liked scary things.
Yes.
So one time I loved, as I said before, I loved television.
Oh,
Television
man.
was very,
Me
very
too.
important to me.
Yeah.
The most important relationship I've ever had.
Still, once my brother said, my best friend is my TV.
I
get
totally
that.
understand it.
That's my best friend. You can't take my best friend away.
Oh my God.
He was a grown up when he said it.
You said that yesterday.
I went through a period where I would sleepwalk.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
And I remember this was on a Saturday because I'd watched the Carol Burnett show.
Yes.
And I'd watched it. I feel like I watched it in my parents' room. Like we would watch Love Boat and Carol Burnett and the first few sketches of SNL.
Yeah.
And Fantasy Island. We would watch those in my parents' room. Like everybody would sit on my parents' bed and watch those shows, and then we'd go to bed. But I had woken up at some point in the middle of the night, walked out of my room, walked down the hall to the kitchen, somehow walked down the stairs.
Oh my God.
Turned on the TV, and then lay down on the sofa. And then I woke up with my mother going, "What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing down there? You're not supposed to be down in the basement." And
no.
I had no idea how I got down
And you
there.
probably scared her.
No.
You don't think a sudden noise in the basement would scare her?
Oh yeah, maybe. And that scared her a little bit. But like I remember she was angry, and I just like was bawling. It's like I have no idea like how I got down here. I had no idea. Like it really scared me that I
very
could
scary.
do that. So maybe a ghost made me do it.
I mean,
maybe a ghost.
A ghost
picked
really
me
wanted to
up.
watch TV. It was like, go, let's watch some
Right,
TV.
Come on, I want to watch the Carol Burnett show.
watch TV
Yeah. I gotta see that last sketch of SNL.
Maybe the ghost is like,
please.
I can take over your body, but I can't figure out the TV.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh,
We didn't have
sleepwalking is-
TVs when I was alive. That's still like, I think sleepwalking is terrifying.
Oh yeah,
I do too.
me too.
It just makes you realize like you can't trust your body.
No, you can't.
No. Like have you ever taken Ambien?
No, I've heard horror stories of that though.
Oh shit! Like I took Ambien for a couple of weeks, and then I quickly learned. No, you have to you cannot be around a computer.
Oh God.
What did you do?
I
Anything?
remember I commented on something that Jess McKenna wrote, and my comment was like XXXVVRRRRR.
Oh my God.
Like it was something crazy, and I was like, nope.
Oh
on Facebook,
my
I cannot
God.
ever
That is
ever be around a
so
computer.
funny.
Ambien. I don't think I ever did a sleep eating thing, which I know is very common with Ambien,
Yeah.
like getting up and sleep eating. But I was like, I know I'm a prime candidate.
Like I better not.
I have a friend that when she comes to stay with us, she takes her medication, and then you're like, we're in for a ride for the next 45 minutes.
Oh, God.
She's going to go crazy.
That's wild.
Because she still wants to talk and engage.
Yeah.
But, like, it doesn't make any sense.
And it is like truth serum.
Yeah.
I've heard things I should not have heard from people.
No.
Oh, that's delicious, though. All right, now we're going to listen to a story from a listener, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Hi, Betsy. Hi, Marcy. So I have an alien story for you guys, or a UFO story. So it was about 2 years ago. It was November 9th of 2015. Me and a group of my friends were out camping in Joshua Tree.
Oh, shit.
And it was about like 6 at night or so the sun had started to go down, but there was still plenty of daylight. And we were just sitting around the campfire, and my friends were like, oh, what's that up in the sky? And I looked up, and it looked like a very bright helicopter spotlight, like coming right at us. And I was like, oh, it's just like a helicopter, no big deal. And then I looked back down at the fire, and then like 5 seconds later, maybe, they were like, oh no, this is not a helicopter. And I looked back up, and it's gotten about 5 times brighter in that amount of time, and it has started to go straight up into the sky. So immediately I was like, oh, this is a UFO, like no doubt about it, because it just didn't move like any other aircraft that I'd ever seen. So it started going straight up into the sky, like getting higher and higher, and then at a certain point it stops and is just kind of floating there. And then it looks like it starts to spin and like shoot off like light crystals that kind of floated in the sky. It sounds kind of weird, but like imagine like the aerial view of a hurricane, how it kind of like spins off from the center. That's what it looked like.
Ooh.
So it did that for about 10 or 15 seconds. And then it started moving like horizontally across the sky.
Yuck. This is terrifying.
And then like behind it left like this green streak that just sort of like floated there. And then it was floating across the sky for maybe like 5 more minutes or so. And then it just disappeared.
Whoa.
And then that streak was just, that green streak was floating there for like another 45 minutes or so after the light disappeared.
Damn.
Now, if you lived on the West Coast, you might have remembered this because it was like a big social media thing when it happened because it was visible all over the place. And the Navy says that it was a missile launch, but I don't believe that because it did not look like rocket fuel. Like rocket fuel burns like a bright orange, and this was definitely like
How he know?
a very like bright light.
Jimmy, how you know?
And it did not move like a missile because it would go like up and then it like floated and then it would like immediately
That's wild.
start going in like different directions. So that is my UFO story. I hope you guys liked it and have a good day.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy.
That was great.
Wow.
That's wild.
Are you looking it up, Julie?
Yes, I am.
I do remember
There's a photo of it.
something.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, it is weird because it's like the way the burn of it. It's like not the shape that you would expect from a what we know of as an airplane or a
Right, or a helicopter. Yeah, and I remember when this happened, like also how crazy it was, the movement of the thing.
Yeah.
Was
Yes.
so crazy.
Because, that like, helicopters don't do that. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's
whoa.
and that's why they're like, oh, we're testing things. Is what the Air Force always is like, oh, we're doing a testing.
Right. It was found to be an unarmed Trident missile test fired by the U.S. Navy from a submarine off the coast of Southern California.
Over land?
Yeah.
That's weird.
You cannot see the ocean sky from Joshua Tree.
No.
Not at all.
No, in the middle of the state.
Oh, that's good.
What do you believe?
Oh, here's a video.
Oh. I think I've seen the videos. It is like a really weird shape. I've seen someone from a parking garage or something that like someone's on the roof of a parking garage watching it. What do you think about aliens, Julie?
What do I think about it? I don't know. I in general, I'm a skeptic. About things, and I know that sleep, like people who think that they've been abducted, or that I was in my room and I couldn't move. Like I know that sleep paralysis is a real condition and is a real thing, and that is something that you can attribute to people feeling like they've been abducted. But I don't know. I've seen weird things in the sky. Yeah. And I'll tell you, one of the scariest, most adrenalized moments that I've ever had happened on my porch. And when I moved into the apartment that I live in, which is like a guest apartment attached to a larger house, and then I have it's just canyon views. It's amazing.
It's awesome.
When I moved in there, the guy who lived there before, he goes, hey, have fun coming out here at night, because I tell you right now, you're going to see some weird shit in the sky.
Yeah.
And I was like, yay. And one day I'm sitting on my sofa and I hear this. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I get up and I go out on my deck, and here's this fucking light. Just like,
what?
And it stops right in front of me, and I scream, and it goes away, and then I go upstairs and try to see what's going on, and I run into a neighbor who's like, "Oh, that's a drone."
Oh.
And it was another neighbor had a drone.
Oh my! And
but I'd never seen it, and it came like right up onto where
That's rude.
Like I think it is.
That's so rude.
I hope they like outlaw drones soon.
I definitely I was like, if that thing comes back, I'm gonna have a bat by my door.
Right.
I'm gonna call it the drone bat,
Wait,
just so I
Peep
can
and
destroy.
Tom, little pervert.
That's how I felt. Like
Whoa.
it really scared the crap out of me.
So you've been peeped on, but you haven't peeped anyone. Have you peeped anything else in the night sky?
Have I there's always the sound, like night sounds that scare the shit out of me. Like I live up on a hill, and so how come you can never hear trains during the day? Like I only hear the trains at night.
Yeah.
And there's also these weird noises that you hear, especially in Mount Washington where I live. You hear all these weird noises. And somebody even posted a thing on Nextdoor like, what are these night sounds? And somebody was like, it's the Sparklets factory, or it's, again, it's the train yard, or it's this, that, or the other. And I'm like, I don't know. But every time I hear them, like I have an instant gut, like, what the fuck?
What is this?
That's crazy.
I love the movie Close Encounters.
Yes.
Like I love I want it to be true. I want it to be true. I want there to be there to be
it probably is.
Yeah, I want there to be.
But maybe just not so interested in us right now. I mean, they don't want to come to this planet. We are going to blow it up.
Right. It's imminent.
Honestly, just wait till we all kill ourselves by doing something bad. And then you can take it over. Yeah, you can have it then, guys. Yeah. We're going to mess it up.
We're halfway there. We're messing it up pretty good.
I think
now.
like 50 years after we're done, though, like it would be nice again.
Okay, yeah.
I think it could clean up fast.
Right.
Once you turn everything off, it'd clean up fast.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like they say, like 48 hours after you stop smoking cigarettes, your lungs are like back to like 80%.
Who says that?
That's like one of those like statistics of like, if you stop smoking today,
you will be.
Yeah, like like, at least for like, it's like your lungs are really dirty right now, but if you stop smoking today, 80% of that dirt will be gone in like so many hours, whatever.
That's wild.
Right. Like everything can regenerate and
Pretty fast.
regrow.
Once you like stop the madness of like all of us dirting it up.
Dirting it up.
I think that there's like I hope that there is.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of the stories where people say, this happened to me.
Yeah.
I was beamed out of my bed. I woke up in a spaceship.
If there were more like really like educated British people being like, well, then I walked out of my
if they were British,
flat and
I believe in everything.
I looked into the night sky and I noticed there was a bright light there. Like, would that help you?
If it were with an accent, if somebody's like, well, I was lying down.
The
in my
echo
bed.
became
All of a sudden,
Yeah.
I was beamed into a spaceship. I don't know. It still sounds like
I'm going to
cuckoo
look
pants
up
to me.
British alien abduction stories on YouTube.
But then it's probably the like, oh yeah,
I was going to the... yeah, I can't do it.
I was
shove.
going to take a nap in the...
Yeah, but it's always my people it's always our people, Julie, from the South.
I know
Yeah.
it is. It is. It just is. And come on, let's be honest. You got to have real active imagination when you live down there because there ain't fucking shit to do.
But I also feel like they're so reasonable too. Like, oh, that ain't nothing to worry about. That's just blank, whatever you.
Well,
yeah.
the level of denial amongst Southerners is a lot greater than the level of denial amongst non-Southerners.
Yeah, that won't kill you.
Yeah.
Everyone has cancer. That won't kill you. Eat it.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't put
Eat it
no
away.
politics on my Facebook wall. It's just instant pot recipes. Or no, it's crock pot, let's be honest.
Yeah,
it's
not
crock pot
instant
recipes.
or dump recipes.
Yeah, dump
Oh,
cake.
dump
I
cake.
love a
More
dump.
dump cake.
Love a good dump cake.
Well, Julie, thanks so much.
I can't
for being
believe it's
on.
over.
It's
Yeah,
so
thank
fast,
you.
right?
Oh.
It's always like it leaves me wanting more every time we
me
do this.
too.
I've never done an episode where I was like, oh, boy, it always feels like
it's always like, God, let's continue this, like, and get some
Forever.
food or something and keep talking.
yeah, let's get some food and keep talking though.
Yeah.
We could do that
You
anyway.
need to have like a scary slumber party.
Yes.
In a scary place and do a show
That's-
like is that the dream?
We
From
really
your
want
lips
to.
to God's who you don't believe in's ears.
Oh, well, I hope that not
To
existing
adult
God does
Santa.
something about it. To adult Santa.
I like that. Blew my mind. You're right.
Yeah.
10-year-old Julie's right.
So you guys check Julie Brister out on Amazon's
Yeah.
Goliath.
Watch her on Goliath.
What else? Anything else you want to plug?
Follow me on Twitter at Brister Soldier, and you can see me on Superstore in their Halloween episode. I think next week.
Oh, great.
This will be out so far in advance.
Oh, you probably saw me on the Halloween episode of Superstore.
Yeah.
I was dressed as a fat flapper.
Aw.
Oh,
Thank you,
God.
Julie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.